Good morning from Scotland. We are in Stonehaven. My name is Morgan.
I am Harrison.
This is Morgan Please. We're a budget travel vlog. We travel the world even though we're completely broke. And like I said, we're here in Stonehaven. Why are we here? What's going on? You might know us as house sitters. That's how we can afford to travel the world. But today we're not house sitting because we have one day off. We're like in between house sits. We literally have one day here. And of course it's downpouring, but that's okay. Video must be made and a castle must be seen. So why are we here? Why did I choose Stonehaven? Because we're going to Dunnottar Castle, a medieval castle ruins that's like very mystical, magical, amazing castle I've wanted to go to for years actually. So this is the closest town to the castle. It's about a 40-minute walk away. So that's the plan for today in a nutshell.
Do you want to show people around the little Airbnb?
Oh, so this is our Airbnb, yes. We got a pull-out couch Betty thing. We haven't had an Airbnb in a while, huh? We're always at house sit,
Yeah,
so
it's been
we're
a
really
long
roughing
time.
it. Yeah.
Roughing it at
yeah.
an Airbnb.
Yeah, basic TV. We got these little heaters. There's like tons of pillows, so we had to get them out of the way somehow. Mirror, the little kitchen, little bathroom.
This is where we cook.
Cook the meth. Yeah, so this is our little place. It's pretty cute, right? It's everything we need. It's warm. The sun is coming in and out, and then it's like just downpouring for 1 second and not the other. I mean, it's typical Scottish weather. So I'm a little nervous about the day, see what we can and can't film. We don't have an umbrella, but you know what? That's how the Scots do it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Scots don't have umbrellas?
Yes, they don't.
Oh.
So it's how they do it.
New
So
fun fact.
Of course.
If you're Scottish and have an umbrella, you're lying.
No Scottish people have umbrellas. It's myths. Well, it's called something else, right? We learned at the
Yeah, what is it, a brawly?
Lorry, blah, some other word.
I thought it was brawly.
Maybe it's brawly. This is dragging on. Let's get into the video.
So at the beginning of the vlog, you probably saw a little ticker in the bottom right corner like you're gonna see right now. That ticker represents everything we spend between vlogs, which include things like Airbnb, transportation, groceries, stuff like that. You're gonna see that ticker go up right now and throughout the vlog whenever we make a purchase. By the way, right behind me is the town of Stonehaven. It is very beautiful, very quaint, and we are currently on the way to the castle right now, roughly about a 30-minute walk.
The rain doesn't stop me from having fun! Did you get that?
Yes, I was just expecting you to walk though. You like scared me.
Look, the castle's right behind us. Isn't this so stunning with the cliffs over there and then the waves breaking on the rocks, and man, this is just unbelievable. We are trying our best to film as much as we possibly can. It's raining on and off, sometimes really heavy, so we're trying our best to film. I don't think we have many clips yet. Just trust me when I say this is absolutely breathtaking. We're not even there yet, so come on, let's keep going. Squeesh, squeesh, squeesh. Don't wear your nice shoes on the hike here. Bring them with you to change into. This weather isn't stopping us, but it stopped the castle apparently. So we're gonna walk down anyway and see if, I don't know what we can see. Maybe the gate's left open, but we might have to come back in the morning tomorrow.
So we did come down here to go check out if it was open or not, and it is not. It is indeed closed, unfortunately, for our 1 day being here.
Of course, that's just our luck, right? The weather's crazy. Well, it's good enough actually. The weather's not as bad as it could be, but bad enough that they closed the castle. So what we're gonna try to do is come tomorrow, but it doesn't open till 10 and we have to get out of our Airbnb by 12. It's like a 40-minute walk just to get here. So we're gonna figure something out and we're gonna try our damn best to get into that castle. We'll let you know how it goes. But until then, there's tons of beautiful vantage points and lots of beautiful shots we can do, places we would go see whether or not we were going into the castle. So we're gonna do that now. Yeah, we'll catch up in a minute. Look at these amazing waves behind me. And there's a rainbow over there. Do you see that? This is so beautiful. Wow, look at that. Crikey! This is so stunning. You know what this reminds me of is Dragonstone from Game of Thrones, like Daenerys' little area, fortress thing. I can see like some fairy tale stuff happening here. I mean, besides, of course, the castle, but just the location. Even if there was no castle up there, that just adds to it. But with the waves and like the rocks, I don't know, like all those legends of like a girl with her light for her lost lover to come back from the sea and stuff, you know, all those tales. It really seems like this is the most fitting place for them to take place. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about or not, but moral of the story, this looks cool.
So we just came up from the beach. We're trying to get some extra shots of the castle, different angles and all that. And it's starting to rain pretty hard. So I think we're gonna have to leave soon after we do that.
Yeah, so we had to leave immediately after that clip because it was hailing and raining so hard. We were completely soaked through. So we had to come back today. We went home, got some groceries, warmed up, and now the sun's out. It's a bright, beautiful new day, and the castle is open, so we could actually go in, and we were finally able to get some of those shots that we were really hoping to get yesterday. So we're gonna show a beautiful montage of shots that we were able to get today, and then we're gonna go in and see the castle. So let's do that.
Running with the lonely, thought California raised us right. Kicking our feet, routine, but what are we all trying to find out? Two worlds collide, paralyzed, just in time. Oh, two worlds collide, paralyzed, just in time. Oh, two worlds collide, paralyzed, just in time. Oh, two worlds collide, paralyzed, but we're strangers, right?
So we just walked into the castle ruins. You have to get tickets. They're about $7 per adult, or £7 per adult. So that's like what, nine pounds, $9. But it's already so cool looking and so spooky. I was so excited. Like, this is like one of the most magical castles in Scotland. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I've wanted to come here for a long time. Actually, if you were following us on our last trip last year, I was really hoping to come here then, but it didn't work out. So we're finally here. It's so exciting. And also, it's really good to be out of the wind. This blocks the wind and I feel so much better already. If it was warmer, I actually got this like princess dress from the flea market in Edinburgh recently, almost trip there. But if it was warmer, I would totally have worn that princess dress here. But it's way too freaking cold to care about looks. Like, it is so cold. And it's not so bad right now because we're being blocked by the wind. But the wind chill is like the worst part. It was horrible yesterday when it was raining and hailing. It's nice today with the sun. Sun makes everything better, right? But if I come back here ever and it's warm out, you best believe it's gonna be like Princess Nation, full-on photo shoot mode. Because what better place for a princess photo shoot, right? Scottish princess.
You don't need a kill, pregnant for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale.
This little area we're in now, we're lodging, so they're basically rooms for important members of the castle staff. And it was unusual because they actually had their own rooms, which was not common at this time. So this is like 16th century castle, and yeah, it was a little unusual that they got their own rooms, so they're pretty lucky. And on the top floor was a ballroom. People would dance and twerk and stuff, you know, back in the day.
So realistically, this is the kind of house that we would want.
Realistically, yeah.
Yeah, realistically. So it's very Skyrim-y, which is right up my alley, which something actually that's not Skyrim-y about this place. There's no NPCs anywhere. We're the only people here. We haven't ran into anyone else. The only person is the lady we bought the tickets from, but that's it. And this door, perfectly my aesthetic. It's got all these little iron pegs in it. It's a nice, I don't know what kind of wood this is, but it's a nice color wood. But yeah, I like making stuff at home, and I would like, if we can't live the basic dream of having this as a home, at least having a door like that would be really rad.
In front of our like 500 a month crappy.
Our broken down like
trailer.
At least we'll have a nice door.
A nice door that I made, that I could say I made this door.
So this room is the kitchen. You got a sink here, and then you got this huge oven, because back in the day, they used to make really huge pizzas, so they needed a really big oven for the pizzas. Nowadays, the pizzas are much smaller. Fun fact. Look at this big mead barrel. If you go under here and you like lay down, you get this like chunky mead.
So as you can see here, there are some ghostly hauntings, and apparently you can see a lady in a green dress somewhere.
Green plaid dress.
But that's not what I saw. While I was getting my photo shoot done, I looked on the wall, and then there was a shadow that went by, and I thought, oh, that must be someone from outside walking by, but the shadow kept going past where the light went, and it was darker where it was already shadowed. What?
Spooky! And earlier, I thought Harrison said something, and so I was like, what? And he's like, I didn't say anything. Couldn't have been like the waves or someone else. No, it's definitely ghosts. Pretty spooky though. There's also a young deer hound, so there's a dog ghost around here too. There's a puppy ghost. Maybe you saw the puppy ghost.
Maybe.
So of course Dunnottar Castle is all ruinous now. I don't know how it became ruins. I don't know if it's just time, decay, a lightning strike, but can you just imagine what this place must have looked like when it was completely intact? I mean, it's already so magnificent looking. I must have just been out of this world. That's not what I do. So the building we're in now is the keep. It's from the 14th century. It's the oldest part of the castle still remaining. And this room is the Great Hall. So it's where they'd have the dining room, they'd conduct court business, they'd have ceremonial celebrations, and they'd have tapestries on the walls. It'd be richly decorated, and the light would pour in from these windows. And now it looks like this. It's still cool looking. Okay, so we finally got to go into Dunnottar Castle. So the question is, was it worth it? How was it?
It was worth it, for sure. It is very beautiful inside. It's not huge, I would say. It's not the biggest castle we've been to.
It took us like 2 hours, and we're filming. It didn't take too long, but it's full of information. There are signposts everywhere that really makes the whole history come to life. Every angle is more beautiful than the next. You definitely get different vantage points and views than you would just from the walk. That being said, if you are on a budget and you don't really want to spend like a whole day here or something, you don't have to go in. I mean, the best view is of the castle itself, honestly.
Absolutely.
So if you feel like it, it's definitely worth it. If you're not sure if you want to, if you're on a budget, if you don't want to stay that long, then you can skip it, just see from the outside. And it's a beautiful walk from the town of Stonehaven as well. It's like a gorgeous, gorgeous walk, so you'll have fun doing that. It's not very crowded either. It got a little more crowded throughout the day. And if you get there in the morning, there was like nobody around for a good hour or so. And then it started pouring in a little more and more and more. But it's not extremely crowded at all, so you'll have plenty of time to get pictures and stuff like that.
So if you guys are interested, we do have a Patreon and a PayPal. On our Patreon, you can get a bunch of added benefits, which include postcards, polls, secret videos, stuff like that. So if you do feel inclined, please check it out. It'll be in the description down below.
And yeah,
that's it.
Thank you for watching. We gotta catch a train back to Edinburgh, so we'll see you there. Hit subscribe, and yeah, bye.
Bye.